Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. We have people today that are so taken up with the cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches that Jesus said it chokes God's word and it becomes unfruitful. Your mentality, you can be poor and happy, or you can be rich and miserable. I said poverty has to do with mentality. Hallelujah. I ain't gonna change people's mentality if you give them money. You can build them houses. I said you can give them an income. You can be rich as Rockefeller. But I said if you have the wrong mentality, it ain't gonna do you any good.
To the territory, I sit on the throne. Fortify the enemy's self with chloroform. Practice wordplay till dawn. My demeanor warns a storm. You can see it in my eyes. I'll burn it up, see up by sunrise, making rappers cry. With my first reply, I defy laws to balance out my cause. Coming to a clause if you start with me. Integral thought armory is taking charge with authority. Rolling like Juan Hung or Marcus Garvey. Golden monkey army. Yo, you try to battle, doubt you scar me. The minor circus inside the maze I work deadless, devilishly close to the sun. For Icarus, mellifluous words form like water into ice. When it solidifies, flows sharp enough to slice. Stupid magistrates fumbling with speech to never captivate me. You feel constriction when you grab the mic and recite fiction, bitchin' about some shit you never seen before. My rhymes stay pure, heart stays sore, and I impact the mic like a wild boar.
Bust one round in the ear for this hit. Doesn't matter how many they go, it's easy as just one. Bust one round in the ear for this hit. Cause this year, suckers are going nowhere. Bust one round in the ear for this hit. Doesn't matter how many they go, it's easy as just one. Bust one round in the ear for this hit.
I'm like furious style, protecting my home with a shotty. Shoot to kill philosophy on these clones with shoddy. Half with fabric, stagnant body. Alaska priority, make you move like John Africa and laugh at you. Johnny, get your gun, MCs, empty clip, memory strip. Leave you stumped like Joe Biden. Bottom feeders, happy figures, with minstrel smiles and minuscule styles. I'm spitting forbidden script. You sit and regurgitating shit on the verge of making fit. Industry dick into your ass, full of status. We attract it like Fonzie finger snaps to bring it back. Like flux capacitators, fuck Alaska, ancient nomenclature for greatness. Breaking mental waste with unorthodox uppercuts that orbit scars around your head like Prince Nassim Ahmed. You can't see Tim hear what I said when I'm fed a steady diet of making career dead. Cause I don't wanna see your shit and mine in the same section, and we'll rest until it's in the 99 cents or less bit. Should've learned your lesson at the every MC sellout session. So who's to blame for hip-hop's conditions? Shamers and rendition, game and shucking job that sucks the life out of vital art for perform. Pavlovian schmucks who strive for dollar. So your scholars' brains were made impoverished with outdated text. School board embezzlement, I'm out to break the necks. MC's on the devil shit, you must have forgot the plot of hip-hop is rebel music. So once rap attaches like he grasps to the establishment, it establishes itself as the enemy. Thought I told you I'm the anti-image enemy who spits with tremendously venomous force. Of course I want the ends, but only if they justify to me. You lust the type of scene, rush to twist the pipe dream. Force fed, swallow it whole, bury your head like ostrich. Your ostracized cries full on the deaf ears of indifference. That distance itself from the dissonance of ridiculous. We descendants of deadhead lineage, atoms like Theodore Arrington. Carrying Manhattan experimentation tapes in our Walkman. Walking tall as defiant Mike Giants cry, fuck all of y'all.
You know what I'm saying? All you colonists out there trying to be on some culture vulture vibe. Still hip hop, this is one to your ear.
Bust one round in the ear for this hit. Doesn't matter how many they go, it's easy as just one. Bust one round in the ear for this hit. Cause this year, suckers are going nowhere. Bust one round in the ear for this hit.
but it's scientific. They don't know. The monumental portion of distortion, the force, and absorbing as much as possible. Viable spirits embodied in the planetary swim. I can't bury in the touches with the chin. I slide from the room consumed on the scene. To whom it may concern, the livelihood you earn can be with food to burn in the fire. Our praises to the sire, the only being to admire. This knowledge takes time to acquire. Take time to acquire. Optimus, optical, logical, follicle, roaming, controlling spirit. But can you hear this? Deeply rooted mind states. For the now waits for none. Erupting with spontaneous combustion. Another touch the sun. Far away from where I'm from. So where you from? Where controlling one is more important. The storing of material possessions and pose before a question. With less than steady moving through congestion. The sections 1 through 7, aka the higher heaven. The next contestant, reading from the book of life. It's precise. You better get it right. Over that, retrieved by satellite. It's in the souls that I hold the distance by night. Starlight so far right at first it might blind you. So take time to group and consume. Cause force is only constellation. My combination, key to my galaxy. The degree of principalities is minimal. My cynical fallacies is sad to see. The world from a distance, proud of interest. Different social life, not convincing. For an instant, the symptoms of metabolic are symbolic. When they flew past you, like my mom say, solid, gastric. Next to the universal astral. When the saddle gets blade, shooting through the mix like trains. With the speed of light, see the fruit I consume my men.
You know, sometimes we're not prepared for adversity. When it happens, sometimes we're caught short. We don't know exactly how to handle it when it comes up. Sometimes we don't know just what to do when adversity takes over. And I have advice for all of us.
I'm from the atom span, and it's the small things that count. The atom is a small thing with a large destruction amount. I want to live a long life. I don't want to disappear with the sun rays when they fall over the mountain. So until then, life maintains. Callus is the adamantium nutshell frame. This shit ain't cotton, candy, ponies, the alarm sounds. I wake up in an ebony, mahogany, poverty-stricken by the lightning rods that came from gray clouds with silver linings, falsely painted, outlined even, but purposely tainted. So I can misread the guidelines of the sky's limit on the sidelines. In small print, written in bluish tint. I think hard, like Christopher Wallace with a cheeseburger on his mind in his last minutes. Damn, you gotta excuse my French. Sometimes I speak in kissing swords, but I don't know how to fence. But these words will make your head bop, but you lost hold, like the 39 souls that were told to hold on to the tail end of the hail bop. Divine parasite, put a muzzle on it, reality bite. Yo kid, I'm Christ-like, like how? Rhymes are flows and I walk among them like a traitor within a crew of 13. With a cellular fingertip as ET to make contact with the unseen. You telling lies wearing gasoline Levi's, cause man was made to crawl to walk but never to fly. It's in our genes, I'm trying to close the gap that bleeds, while you continuously fight the hand that feeds. My life has become an odd number while you slept in. Wander the rings that I conquered through, pondering through sentences I run after I meet the track and cross the finish line in 4 minutes flat. I'm a peaceful cat, but I respect beef like a Hindu. And cross that fine line and Adams will feast on Indian barbecue. And I'm from the Atom span, but it's the small things that count. The atom is a small thing with a large destruction amount.
1+1, get it together. 1+1, get it together.
Get your rhymes together.
1+1, get it together. Going 101 and number 1 at the test. 1+1, get it together. 1+1, get it together. 1+1, get it together.
Swinging at my man, but got trapped in a vast nucleus. In order to keep face, I make up for the blemished surface. You know, commercial hip hop is like dermatology. They only study the surface of the common shell. You know, must one fail for another to pass? Said by a wise man watching a fool pull a mule's ass. You know us black kids, we all look alike. So I'm born without a face, cause I don't wanna be like Mike. Unless he comes from starving, happy Harlem, where that name is a pun. Cause when you hungry, it ain't fun, man. And these crooks are us, toy guns, play with guns in the back of alleys. Just fallen leaves from dysfunctional family trees, daughters and sons. Yeah, I hold all my rhymes in my palms, so when I drop lines, they're sometimes deeper than a penny that dwells within the bottom of a thirsty, wishing well in hell. So appreciate these outspoken tokens. From a member of the Starship Enterprise who built with the last Vulcan. And I'm from the atom spam, and it's the small things that count. And the atom is a small thing with a large destruction amount.
Yeah, it's like that. I give a shout out to my man Mike Murphy in Chicago. What's up with my man Maharaja in DC? Word up, my man Authenticator in Duchess, Poughkeepsie, Power Kingdom, like what? Starving Happy, Harlem Chronicle. What? Swing my cylindrical on track. What? My man.
I am a hardcore wrestler, and that's what I intend to show each and every one of you out there, that I am a hardcore wrestler. And what this is live. You understand what I'm saying? We are live.
Come tackle us, Ring King, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey, Short Circuit, Mental Circus in the squared circle, Terminator, Van Vader data, I'm spitting green dust, World Warrior foreigner with foreign objects, oh what a rush, my dimension eerie entrance causing the steel case to rust, never discussing my super assassin will master his high-flying tactics, getting mills to massacre, Royal Rumble who's after ya, I DDT Jake, through the television, who think it's fake, I rake the tab my vocab, the camel clutch the Boston crab, USA chance of the IRAB, set up pound drives with an arm drag, getting points and pressure joints, the heartbreak you to cut your heart and face cards with joker doinks, employed to pump 1,000 milligrams of steroids, I credit you to a rhombozoid, puncture your thyroid, my whole background avoid, mass wrestler, possessor of the mic, moving through mic stands and Walkmans, taking your fans to end your career like superstar Billy Graham.
I shall enter your body just as you wish. I'm disappearing. Merciful heavens. What's happening?
Look, see. Before you stands another man. Study.
I'm back again. Dagger in my hand. I killed myself. I tried to kill her just as I'm going to kill you.
No.
Yes, just as I'm going to kill you now.
Multitudes suffocated in straightened jackets. A stomach full of maggots, celestial procession through eyes the blackest. Naked beneath that robe and pass judgment. Afraid when I descend upon your sanctuary. Spread by my ubiquity, they serve hearts at the epiphany. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit comprise the Trinity and through the street symphony. A formal engagement, aristocracy, hypocrisy, post-impressionism, theme for mahogany, honesty, and test leg monotony, anonymous intercourse, ill songs, proverbs, remorse, sister words never conceal the essence, avant-garde, collected presence, objective malevolence, suppress the bleakest memoirs. To elude the gauntlet, you must recite Dante's Inferno for 10 hours, uninterrupted, MCs abducted, and brought thousands of light years, detachment, fuck regional accents, factions, distractions, hypnotic, intensive enchantment, translate language into energy drained at beginning and void of end, sadomasochism, metabolism, you parasites, I invite, using the beauty hair of dykes to allure, and thread those same hairs together, and perform acupuncture, acid cure. I've 9 dicks to fuck you in every hole. Microphone diaphragm plated gold and captures every abnormal episode. Avoid the carnage through territorial separation, sunk to the lowest depths of urban cesspools. Extremist chess duels and imposing aura surrounds the alias. Eternal martyrdom, sacred. Increasingly complacent MCs. The course misleads. Force disease, cancerous poetry, and soil the pavement, embracing universal conveyance. I rose with the the locust from the bottomless pit. With no real direction, only reckless obsession and throbbing erections. I leave you scarred forever like circumcision. Conspiracy symbol to decipher the worst decision. Self-imprisonment, the elaborate solitary confinement chair. I have founded a compound on Area 51, monitored by satellite. They interfere to keep the music finite. Drawn towards divine light, unleashed axiom, lyric calligraphy. However unpleasant to your virgin ears, I'm purposely ugly. Envy, greed, lust, wrath, sloth, pride, and gluttony. Characteristics I've long stopped trying to restrain.
Lyrics for the read, quick time from sugar seeds. My shot visionary see 360 degrees. My television expresses lenses deep. My metaphors confuse most retrospective seas. Like as symbols and similes, underground sounds deep as red seas. While you contemplate and reverberate, follow dragons and I'm coming like you verditate. Words and states are sophisticated, found hand philosophies, complex like Greece with chinimidsies. Transform, I'm too schooled, I'm on secret like T-file police. Rolling out packed juries to procrastinate the prosecution. Hip-hop nation, its lack of creativity makes me steam. Like repetition on famous plays with rap themes who push the wrong dream. I push the strong team, NYC and Tokyo collaboration theme.
Tactics that die inside like cyanide silence I'd rather hear. I hold this rather dare and leave you trapped like deer in the headlights of your all-consuming stereotypes. My stereotypes letters of resignation upon recognition of your tape playing on decks within its system. As it enters self-destruction, plus discussion on these simple matters. Since the average senseless data sent the status sent you backwards, and perhaps I blame this on the blankness stated in your blanket statements with basic statements blanket slate. If the opportunity arises to stop your lunacy cries with loosely knit sides of sadness that lasted fast, it was stagnant, hit your fall on after wishful thought conclusions occluded the loose and antidotes featuring handmade quotes. Can't get past my man-made mode of circular rhymes. In the circus you'll climb as a mental freak, not meant to seep into the fabrics of my soul. Fragments of control hinder your abilities while splintering facilities, cause a mental revolution. Your mental sense pollutants in the environment. In a vile sense with the same since our aim remains to make each other's job more difficult. Changing distance closest can't float on my evaporated seas, but have to wait and see how this destructive conflict ends. But bust how if you win, I'll become a brown cloak on the ground. Your soul how more powerful than you can fathom when I fear some spirited lyrics in your direction. Your reflection led to self-doubt that swarms like locusts, while I remain the chosen focus of your internal dialogue. You're inoperable like it's a silent box, obsolete when I lost the few like spirits from reptiles. J.e.l for your textiles, can't get fitted complex styles needed for cross-breeding countercultures, cross spirits for clowns and vultures. Those with jokes upon the concepts and concepts join us for choices and others. It's more the strip, the bright-eyed bushy tail. The lights I should prevail, so your light signs to no avail. You should have learned your lesson, simply lied and simplified your messages. Messenger more or less is dead in my eyes. Alas, the master of brainiac superfly. Who am I? I'm the substance that'll make your third eye cry to move. Too high in intelligence, bullshit. Like simply terror through your simple satirical mirable. There's clearly when the clearest to clearest, so can't clench your blended surface in the interworld is place of work hands. To make vanity, Alaska lights and plate your lights, so pay with my license, spray disinfection, sickliness, the sickening mess of mess from mass consumption, love the vast assumption your cast is crumbling when I cast my stumbling blocks, it's in and slack to my skin is my skull skin ox quest for cheese. But once you hit the switch, I switch from currency to currencies, and 9,000 volts in my seats currently, there's 9,000 boats. Boys to attack with tactical tack, in fact, the tacky and whack, and trapped, there's no escape, and that reach your lap with thoughts that can spot and circle your wagons. And after work, you're lagging, barnacle and crusted, busted, idol worship. I've had enough of idol worship, that's warp shit. Only you grant credibility. I run the gamut on incredible ability. Your decrepit facility reflects sterility through exercises and futility. I skillfully gather virility at Indian Point nuclear power generators. You copies whose quality with every generation. Degradation to an audible audio, less than original visual. Holding candlelight visuals to the death of individual. There's them in this land of no vision. I'm fed up in retrograde rejects and weak text. You made your pencil line it. Just security blanket like lioness. I draw the line at this. Dare you to knock this battery off my shoulder. That awful odor to decomposing composition. Constant wishing it was written by Alaska. Ask for actors, ask was a factor because you lack the breath control from asbestos inhalation. Your best flow's an imitation of my masterpieces. Master seems to block out your son. Forced to live in my shadows like books of tiny film. So much beyond your skills, it's disgusting. Distinguished professors discussing what distinguished pleasure is busted. Alaska, master of brainiac superfly.
Who am I? Of the substance that'll make your third eye cry too close. Too high in intelligence bullshit. Like the chief must die.
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in the corner and there's nowhere for me to go. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm one man against the world. One man against the world. My family, my friends, my son's mother. One man against the world. Sometimes I sit back and think about life in general, realities. One man against the world. I go by the name of Mr. Noise. Verse 1. Most positions in life, my fellow bros hold the reason. Like rhymers, now my timer's ticking off. Destiny leads us to produce a breaking off and take metro like my label. People are fables. I catch wreck when I hit two turntables. Maybe I'm able to bring consciousness to my table. My days got bumpy roads and imperialisms, but the realism got my mind trapped like prison. Like a couple of months ago when I had my ex-hoe. But if my girl was really my girl, then she never hit the dough. My mind splashed sporadic till my medicine made me magic like Johnson, yo. Y'all ain't my true friends, my pen be my only hope. You had my first C, girl, but the cat got to bleed that you messing with. I don't play that on the side shit in case we both don't reside, kid. So you gonna pay for that and I'll be laughing when I see it. You play like you was cool with it. Now my wifey now is cool as shit. And she understand this music shit and my freakiness. She's my true bliss until the pressure you bought from stress. You was my girl, but this year I feel I'm one against the world. One man against the world. I don't think they understand. Go by the name of Mr. Noise. And this is reality. One man against the world. All the life struggles and stress. One man against the world. Lack of understanding. One man against the world. Everybody ain't on this level. One man against the world. One top down and jump on the bandwagon and worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one man against the world. I'ma hit him with a verse 2. It's funny how you be helping others like brothers and sisters, like they family. So all of a sudden they shaming me. Yo, you gotta be kidding me. How dare you violate my trust and my friendship, you silly mortals. A court full of judges couldn't see the light. Who think a bad thing is that I'm bad nice. And whatever I do, from styling and shoes to paying dues or even being nice to you, don't get caught mistaking my kindness for weaknesses. Never sleep on this. I'm a nice nigga, but don't think ever that I won't be all up in your trees, kid, or bushes. If you push this, man, it's never a remedy for your bad health. Double crossing noise, man, you double crossing yourself. So fuck y'all. For next time, lessons and procedures at my leisure. I tell y'all girls in 99, though I feel I'm one man against the world. One man against the world. Yep. That's reality. I don't think they still understand. That's no verse 2. You know what I'm saying? Double crossing noise, double crossing yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't do it to yourself. My man, unique. That nigga Jules, aka LTC, the twisted poet. My brother Decide. My man Laser Lazar. Big Tone Capone. That crazy nigga Dapper Dan. Word up. My man Raheem. The cryptic one in the whole Adams family. My cousin Rocky. My cousin Dion and Dee. 10, the invisible clip, the invisible man. Check it out, homegirl Charlene, can't forget my boo Tania, yeah. My Sunday Sean, Tony Williams, roll with me baby, I love you, word up. Williams and Gardner's family, the Adams family, the cryptic one for the use of the joint, word up. Check it out, Mr. Noise, my man Osai Savid, the Unleashed Minds, 99 Commandments click, word up. That's how we gonna do it. Mr. Noise, 99 Commandments. It's my year, bringing it home.
Yeah. It might sound perverted, and I'm served upon insertion of my words of virgin ears. I crack a smile when I'm submerged in tears. Some of the tears of joy, most of brain pain due to damaged mind. I'm broken by atoms, design rhyming game. What's insane? Your aim is to feel friction twisted in positions like a plastic sex doll waiting to be sticked in. The anus, shameless, blown up and famous, stuck by the industry. And unless you trust religiously, simply for short-term change of scenery, and it's no mystery. You see the seemingly endless supply of erotic toxic greenery. A scene will be crushed by premature nut busts. Pride of yours desire appointments, all due to these assortments of exotic oils and ointments in the forms of contracts, but upon physical contact it was immediate disappointment. And some crude dude wraps his lips around your plastic smooth tube until you've been blown up. The vision made me throw up. You dumb sluts continue to suck, should've told you to slow up. Dumb fuck, I guess that's why you're fresh out of luck. Your ass lasted here only a mere minute, left in a cold naked, holding on your miniature. You shake and twitch, your life slips through the cracks in the pavement. Amazing how quick you got pimped into that mental enslavement with no future. You wonder where your past went. I find this industry guilty of rap sexual harassment. Little more than a quick score. She ain't the first nor the last whore to be taken for their corporate experiments of a sexual direction. My intelligent text lays like latex as protection from them and their henchmen's erections, plus infections and other harsh elements spread by mental sex celibate. So I celibate of sex and feel my 12 inches of thrust and disgusting porn spawn in vinyl form, pornographic, graphic, visual, oral ecstasy. These pimps and dicks go limp after failed attempts at sexing me.
When you're young, not much matters. When you find something that you care about, then that's all you got. When you go to sleep, at night you dream of pussy. When you wake up, it's the same thing. It's there in your face. You can't escape it. Sometimes when you're young, the only place to go is inside. That's just it. Fucking is what I love. Take that away from me, and I really got nothing.
I'll take 7 MCs, put them in a line, shoot them until they close to get my wisdom teeth pulled. From here on out, I'm grabbing these rappers by their fates and throwing their destinies out into that lake. And as the earth shakes and as the snakes eat, I found my birthplace on top of that break beat. The beat breaks while I drink a red stripe to get my head right. Maybe put some life into this dead mic. You fuckers got nerve, you're lost between mold and the mildew. If you spit that verse with bullets and tits, I wouldn't feel you. This plant can't grow without the nurturing and nutrients. So on I carry between the Aryans and Nubians, holding a handful of that Minnesota pork. And if I ever blow up, I wanna fuck you know my steam. Let it rain, let it rain. Let the water run off of the brain. Let the drops hit my shoulders and leave permanent stains. Let one solo drip touch my heart to symbolize what it contains. Restrain these thoughts to stay locked in my dark side. Let the bumper hit the pavement, pull away and let the sparks fly. Let the children have reason to laugh instead of needing to craft, raising passages to see their last days.
Me and wild animals are concerned, an infantile past obliterating. Rate life on a scale of chorus boy. Sing your diatribe to diabetics. Bet if me and you had to breathe the same oxygen, you choking foam, cause out your headphones. And little men in black skipping around and jump on dick saying, yo champ, keep the heads nodded. I keep heads still. Steal moments from opponents walking a fine fabric of time between Nietzsche and Ice Cube. Fuck all of y'all, never like any other first place. Punch face, dickhead, step on foot, burn bridge, rape village, take money. I saw your scribbles in the back of your last release, haha, funny. You bring your marbles, I'll bring mine. When our egos and balls collide, but have some pre-written matter rhymes. But no, everything is cool, cold, icy, happy, glamorous. Let's all drink semen, sing we are the world. I am the world, but I'm the whirlpool where all these fools get killed. Kilogram, kill your ass, you bitch made like a quilt. Yeah, I can drop down and meander with Neanderthals and jellyfish. The revolutionary evolutionist, let me be the tooth fairy. Cause when it comes down to biting, I'll make damn sure everybody gets royalties and rock parliament beats instead of jail tracks. Shit, if I ever gave a fuck, I gave it away a long time ago. Only time will tell me, do time until it's over too. I'm the paramecium of parables, paragraphs and MC paper done. The world is my stage, the stage presence for everyone.
Let it rain, let it rain. Let the gutter be the book you never wrote. Let the puddle be the drawbridge and mode. All this is soaked in the deep depths of dynamics. All we ask is 2 years and a
Developmental lyricist presented for your listening pleasure. Quadruple phonetic spitters in 2x10 measures. Profess my confession. I long for this profession, presently near this art form. Made accessible for those who want to hear us. Interlock hands to a sound intake device through a filter. Constructing of percussion rhythm sections painstakingly built are infectious. Totally overwhelming to soul and body. It's the Holy Ghost. Making your physical structure appear quite shoddy. Disassembling. Slowly pick apart your sound taste. Deconstructing. Draw to the floor caused by the wall you're forced to face and conclude that your thirst is quenched by deep puddles. Hey yo, this shit is dope. But our conversation to you is subtle. You gotta hit that REW when the fading commences. Your index extensions of your hand constantly tenses. Approximately every 5 minutes you will repeat this motion over and over until your mind's convinced of this notion. Dynamics I understand and I pledge allegiance to your music for advanced listeners covering many regions. As far as I'm concerned, this group is #1, and who knew that using my brain could be so much fun?
4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 7, 4. Pleasantly demented stuck right as a few folds short of a paper airplane. Decided to sit in grain, paint their faces and beat leaves like green turned upside down in the wind. Finally someone to clap for this toxic hermit grins, especially mineral a globe over and back to scratch. Drizzle in the balmy sky, it's time to filter in the cosmos, Milky Way style. Say it like I mean it, ease my hard head into where have you been my whole life. Come on guys, let's play the side. Shoot branch, offshoot branch, but hee giggle to chillin'. Whose side? Hands folded, pencil sharpened, waiting patiently for quality birdseed and really good camp counselors who know lots of big words. Once in a while, it's fun to be smart and play with matches on the dark side of the cock bang yawn drummer. Get wicked, smaller rock, and the larger ones all be confused. So with the prostitutes, girl, platypuses, and grandparents found by me, I'm a hydrogen molecule and proud of it. Let it rain, 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 let it rain.
Let the gutter be the book you never wrote. Let the bottle be the drawbridge and mode. All this is soaked in the deep depths of dynamics. All we ask is 2 years and a plan.
On the 6th day, God created man. On the 7th day, he rested. And on the 8th day, in the year 2010, in a remote laboratory, an exiled scientist created something impossible.
I use atomic fuels as gas tools to break nodules and modules down to molecules and mold molten metals and the final substances. Read medical text references, blast flows, gamma rays, taking notes on the differences. In my laboratories, lay shiny, sharp as instruments. My doctor's implements, my clavicle, my judge's gavel, my surgical scalpel, metacarpal, spare car list, spare part, pure physical art, create more lyrical hybrids. Half scientist, half magician. Read Faraday's Life of the Planets, the new bridge, special limited edition, unlimited foresight vision, 3-point conversion, the mantis necromancer, the X-Factor lens crafter, street version, with 6 different sets of cinch-inch incisors, the incisions of a scientific surgeon, word murderer, matters killer, I buy supplies apply like grip, like scissors, like wizards with wands, like shape-shifting grifters, with knives sharpened and shaped like shark teeth for carving raw meat when I'm heavily armed. Deep in my dungeon, I break down sound, organic compound, mathematical formula, form D, form corneas, abnormal coroner, paranormal executioner, dungeon master, summoner, the spellcaster, and disaster, the last blast with the name, dynamics plus, lightning rock we trust, aim to board the age-shake, space-shake, and the whole world blown up into dust, the mantis necromancer, exit dynamic plus, science still monstrous.
extraterrestrial, exceptional, shattered insurrection, the Potax rebellion, the order of chameleon, organic design conscious, sublime melanin, J.e.l, anarchio flawed, all y'all, slavery duty, timing small, unauthorized power letting off, Bakunian market, cultural target, artificial paradise for living with mice, delic side, radioactive satellite, magnetic field, loaded gift, elevated locust, but you know this, astrological chambers, rubber bubbling containers, dusty riders on apocalyptic trails, composed and composite in the form of logic, robotic cosmic mind, spit invisible hobbit, talking that electrical, medical, Satan soul spot, wandering figures, configured, unified gravity, virtual reality, Saturday wants you, draconian cloning them, looking glass, botanical revenges, beyond point of redundant fast, power writing dopes, first draft picks my scripts like kids about to kick, red balloons mine, afternoon, miningly under trees, black dotty, liberated lessons for the competition, baby. Slave survivor, research lab, rat assassin, delirium prelude to the holy terror, written kinetic code, rap so resistant, vital flame, warriors in men, examine history, controlled by gin, then re-examine, commodify history, who lied fastest, hyperspear, Shakespeare, covert matrix, corporate zorts, intellectual metalheads, globalize the root, these Cold War tactical, bomb shelter 10 degrees, sodium, zinc, EM war banks, IMF, SID fresh, elemental mediated, chemical continual, consensuum, manufactured home crisis, corporate welfare, black autonomy, 26,000 hackers, splatter data, cosmic retribution, the relative solution, another generation resist, 18 to 23, talking about we got the dopest shit, here's a suggestion, think for self, neo-tribal robbers, search for sex pistols, killer kids, sit there, wrist, eclectic, bright light, hip-hop nigga factory, whether Asian, Euro, Spanish, polarized, no imitation, silicon, no man at home, random factor, comical laughter, chitter-chatter, stitch mine, malnourished, sojourner, Martian polar caps collapse, 130,526 BC to be exact, brief society watches out of time, third leg falls short, retracted trials are never, but bones big, bigger than beavers, roaming round circles filled with Caesars, dancing by the plebeian, eugenical orgy, literal porky at best, Ethiopian axe spine, INS, the prince of analytical principle, cyber breath, tete-a-tete, sub-bombing, razor, raucous, Rupert's gas money, dummy, simultaneous European corporate war crashes en route, third generation better regroup.
From slave storms, proven drum patterns, put a mic on Omni to let my presence be known. Leave alone, whacking the season made me come forth in Babylon. Sounding like Teddy Ruxpin with my tape caught in their back, but they lack these extra Y chromosomes that let me roam. And addicts filled with toys employed by bourgeoisie labels that cradle the masses like wet nurses, dropping verses about how many purses they fill. To the nursery rhyme crimes I am blind, just a trident warrior beating these streets with my four horsemen stance. I advance through time while folding space, erasing heads with these tales from the crib that I flip like spit, let it drip over masterpieces.
Skyscrape the industrial metropolitan, following a klepto, polish the reps like horoscopes, stealing the show like a sugi, clenching my throat, hieroglyphic style, aiming at free, like the North Star. I'm looking different when rhymes drop. To my mind's eye, just like a cyclops. Over menage a trois like a Fuji smoking a ooh-wop. York's the pressure point in the atlas. My life's the chest, protect the throne. Display nature the wisdom, times to find a pastime. Stack thought, sharper lines till the flat line. Concubine, rack your mind, back to mine. Lick off on plastic plates like skis. Secret Service on the streets.
The cryptic one holds a mysterious mic, and I'm sick of this. These ridiculous, simplistic, and materialistic types. They're playing like the plight of the flight of Icarus, but like the sun, none come close approach the brightness of these lyricists. My flows heed the beats of false winds you fly upon, feathers stolen from ugly. We'll let you walk amongst the swamp, and it seems you non-intelligent. Have endless assembly lines that are developing skeletons for direct deposits and closets. I'm positive imposters, attempting impossible postures of these twisted pretzel of a mental monster who caused me to assault and assassinate you asinine. As the masses masturbate to the mass shape of my mastermind, I'm fed up with handicaps whose hands clap to the blast of a 9 times out of 9, I'm killing these types with rhymes. So try and climb the heights I climb and sightsee, like seeing a blind man watch a deaf guy listen to mute recite rhymes. It's highly unlikely. And might these tables turn against these firms? Through the turntables I'm able to burn fables till they learn the fatal consequences connected with constant ineffective wretched rhetoric. Anti-intelligent, delicate mental trip to my development of mental elements, atomic elegance, sonic sentiments, full intent on sending needs irrelevant. Simple tons and send tons of simple sentences, the sentence of life, no parole in prison, encrypted scrolls.
Yes, I think I'm going out my head. Well, I think I'm going out my head. Well, yes, I think I'm going out my head.
Material world, throw your hands up like police stings. The underground infantry stays feasting like Jackie Gleason. One of the greatest, baby. 10 to 1, regulation like a former. Sick as psilocybin vocals to your pores, man, but don't sweat it. Understand the one selected, the most high addressed when the best sound gets tested. I hold ground with open windpipes. My soul's got medals and stripes, but forget all that shit. Just live up to the hype.
Striking back from the Empire State to wherever I sever. Clever rhyme schemes with Jedi mind tricks. Rip shit up from the ground, getting open up coffins on some mo. Cause you can't act in fumes, leaving you exhausted, mentally in tune. As I pass you by like the west side, do or die. The highway is the road I chose when my load enters God's bloodstream. They can make it bitches crazy than crack beans. With the monks flipping shit on trampoline.
Well, I think I'm going out my head. Yes, I think I'm going out.
Poetical, terrestrial, exceptional, shattered insurrection, the Potash rebellion, the order of chameleon, organic design conscious, sublime, melanin, J.e.l, anarchio flawed, all your slave duty, timing small, unauthorized power letting off, recruiting market, cultural target, artificial paradise for living with mice, delic psi, radioactive satellite, magnetic fields, loaded gift, elevated locust, but you know this, astrological chambers, rubber bubbling containers, dusty riders on apocalyptic trails, composed and composite in the form of logic, robotic cosmic mind, spit invisible hobbit, talking that electrical, medical, Satan's soul spot, wondering flickers, configured, unified gravity, virtual reality, Saturday wants you, draconian cloning them, looking glass, botanical revenges, beyond wonder, redundant fast, power writing dopes, first draft picks my scripts like, kids about to kick, red balloons mine, afternoon, mightily under trees, black dotty, liberated lessons for the competition, baby. Slave survivor, research lab, rat assassin, delirium prelude to the holy terror, written kinetic code, rap so resistant, vital flame, warriors in men, examine history, controlled by gin, then re-examine to modify history, who lied fastest, hyperspear, Shakespeare, covert matrix, corporate zorts, intellectual metalheads, globalize the root, these Cold War tactical, bomb shelter 10 degrees, sodium, zinc, EM4X, IMF, Saidi fresh, elemental mediated, chemical continual, consensuum, manufactured home crisis, corporate welfare, black autonomy, 26,000 hackers, splatter data, cosmic retribution, the relative solution, another generation resist, 18 to 23, talking about we got the dopest shit, here's a suggestion, think for self, neo-tribal robbers, search for sex pistols, killer kids, sit their wrist, eclectic, white light, hip-hop nigga factory, whether Asian, Euro, Spanish, polarized, no imitation, silicon, no man at home, random factor, comical laughter, chitter chatter, stitch mine, malnourished, sojourner, Martian polar caps collapse, 130,526 BC to be exact, brief society watches out of time, third leg falls short, retracted trials and never, but bones big, bigger than beavers, roaming round circles filled with Caesars, dancing by the perfume, eugenical orgy, literal porgy at best, Ethiopian X-spine, INS, the prince of analytical principle, cyber breath, tete-a-tete, sub-bombing, razor, rockets, Rupert's gas money, dummy, simultaneous European corporate war crashes en route, third generation better regroup,
that I'm deep into my flow like granite, buried in the planet. Hot hell is volcanic. My internal manimal forces me to be nauseous and turn into an untangible type of cannibal, causing me to feel doom and consume organics. Carnage, my mind is on the far edge of satanics. I feel gigantic, so I declare myself tyrannic like the predator for fun. I kill large sums of humanics. 44 caliber, rum revolver killer, iller than Brokowitz when I split spines with my mind. Rhymes, blind chemistry, deep hibernation with the enemy, catastrophe, chronicles of the cosmos, the galaxy, abnormality, cranium crusher, oral odyssey, plus a menace to society, the author of the East. Check my stats, breaking kneecaps like Tanya Hardy, tons of lungs collapse when my pulse rate synapse. So watch me skate on your temple, pull off a figure 8 on your mental, extort and terrorize your instrumental like Kuwait. Wait a second while I reckon and rationalize with my Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sides. I reside where the sun don't shine, so come on through to the other side. Like the doors, I explore new worlds and territories. These are my glory stories of the gory.
The face mask cast in plastic, the liquid science you absorb. Rhyme shine reflect all colors of the spectrum like the sun. It is evident.
Waveforms from slave songs, proven jump patterns, put a mics on Omni to let my presence be known. They grown, whack MCs who made me come forth in Babylon. Sounding like Teddy Rock, with my tape caught in their back, but they lack these extra wide chromosomes that let me roam. And addicts filled with toys employed by bourgeoisie labels that cradle the masses like wet nurses, dropping verses about how many curses they fill. To the nursery rhyme crimes I am blind, just a trident warrior beating these streets with my 4 horsemen stance. I advance through time while folding space, erasing heads with these tales from the crypt that I flip like spit, let it drip over masterpieces.
Skyscrape the industrial metropolitan, following a klepto, polishing reps like horoscopes, stealing the show like a Suki, clenching my throat, hieroglyphic style, aiming at 3, like the North Star. I'm looking different when rhymes drop. To my mind's eye, just like a cyclops. Over menage a trois like a 50 smoking a ooh-wop. Drugs the pressure point in the atlas. My life's the chest, protect the throne. Display nature to wisdom, times to find a pastime. Stack thought, sharper lines till the flat line. Concubine, rack your mind, back to mine. Lick off on plastic plates like skeets. Secret service on the streets.
The cryptic one holds a mysterious mic, and I'm sick of this. These ridiculous, simplistic, and materialistic types. They're playing like the plight of the flight to Icarus, but like the sun, none come close approach the brightness of these lyricists. My flow's heat defeats the false wings you fly upon, feathers stolen from ugly. We'll let you walk amongst us, and it seems you're not intelligent. Have endless assembly lines that are developing skeletons for direct deposits and closets. I'm positive imposters, attempted impossible postures of these twisted pretzel of a mental monster who caused me to assault and assassinate you asinine. As the masses masturbate to the mass shape of my mastermind, I'm fed up with handicaps whose hands clap to the blast of a 9 times out of 9 I'm killing these types with rhymes. So try and climb the heights I climb and sightsee, like seeing a blind man watch a deaf guy listen to mute recite rhymes. It's highly unlikely. And might these tables turn against these firms? Through the turntables I'm able to burn fables till they learn the fatal consequences connected with constant ineffective wretched rhetoric. Anti-intelligent delegate mental trip to my development of mental elements, atomic elegance, sonic sentiments, full intent on sending these irrelevant simple tons and send tons of simple sentences. The sentence of life, no parole in prison, cryptic scroll.
Yes, I think I'm going out of my head. Well, I think I'm going out of my head. Yes, I think I'm going out of my head.
Material world, throw your hands up like police stings. The underground infantry stays feasting like Jackie Gleason. One of the greatest, baby. 10 to 1, regulation like a former. Sick and psilocybin vocals to your boys run, but don't sweat it. Understand the one selected, the most high addressed when the best sound gets tested. I hold ground with open windpipes. My soul's got medals and stripes, but forget all that shit. Just live up to the hype.
Striking back from the Empire State to wherever I sever. Clever rhyme schemes with Jedi mind tricks. Rip shit up from the ground and open up coffins on some smoke. You can't act in fume, leaving you exhausted. Mentally in tune, there's an passing by ride like the west side, do or die. The highway is the road I chose when my load enters girls' bloodstream. They can make a bitch as crazy than crack fiends. With the monks flipping shit on trampolines.
Think I'm going